Hunter tree trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Hunter tree trader,
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Inside bars only. Yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bars trading in the patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase. Let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight. That's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Side bar break, executed. Trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah we built on rules. Price action.
What's up? Sonic Rules in the house. Peter, what's up? Lost Penny. Delaying trade for your childhood hero, Chuck Norris. Lay in the house. Jip Smith. What's up, Tris? Wild Boar, Son of Wall Street, TJP. Rage GT. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend too. Another week close to the payout. Let's go. Tony Gold. Bear Trader 64 in the house. Jarf. Coach Set. What is going on? What are you guys up to? You guys have a good weekend? Didn't really feel like a weekend, right? We're already right back into it. Yesterday was a day off, but sort of. We're right back into it. Let's take a look at the market here real quick. It's got about 10 minutes before the market opens. Ooh, nice little harami bullish off the 23,971. So we came down and we tested that area. Finally, at the end of the day, I didn't pay attention Friday afternoon. I did not trade at all. We came down, we finally swept that low and then bounced right at that 24,000 level pretty much. So kind of interesting there. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Nico, Orlando, Raspberry Trades. What's going on? Still a weekend, but doing some productive work. Exactly. John buys land. Yeah, no one cares about Top Step, Jarf. No one cares. No one gives a shit about Top Step. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Congratulations on your payout, though. That's good. That's sweet. End of the beer testing. That's right. Yeah, no more beer testing this weekend. I was just playing Jarf. At the park with the kids. Let's go. I can't read the Magic 8 Ball. 2 or 3 days. Nice. Yeah. I can't read. Let's see. The Magic 8 Ball. Are we going up? We haven't done that in a while. Let's take it out. Check it out. So I got this Magic 8 Ball. It's from Temu. Let's see. Will the market gap up at open?
What
is going on? Did you guys hear that? Oh, it's ads. See, I told you I got the 8 Ball from Temu. Will the market gap up at open? Let's check it out. Shake, shake, shake. Cannot predict now. Well, you better get on it. Come on, shake it again. Yes, definitely. So the Magic 8 Ball says the market's going to open up with a gap. So that's where we're at. Kelly Kaufman, what's going on? Degen in the house. Doing okay, son of Wall Street. Doing okay. Yeah, Jar, for sure. Yep. Market will gap way down. Hey, Carl says the market's going to gap way down. So, I don't know. There's probably news out. You guys know I don't really pay attention to much to that. So, there could be some news out. But, usually Sunday nights there is a gap. If it's a very large gap, then what happens is, man, it's usually a good bet just to go with the flow. Sherry, what's up? Good beanstalk. What's going on? Coach Fred. Michelle, what's up? Michelle G. The Magic 8 Ball tell me it's time to do a line. A trend line. That's right. Guys, I'll be right back. Just 1 second. I'm back. You guys miss me? iTrades. What's going on, iTrades? So anyways, yeah, so we came down, we swept that 24,000 level. We can get rid of these boxes now. We're right back to that low. This is the giant box. It's very interesting now that we are finally trading below, but that was a very, very bullish harami off that hourly. So we get rid of this. This is the... Well, we can leave it, I guess. This is the chop zone that's been going on for months, even back into October. So take a look at oil here. Oil. Yeah, oil just kind of grinded higher, which is why NASDAQ ended up dropping. So how'd you guys do Friday? Did you guys do all right? I did all right Friday. I think Friday was a pretty good day, solid day. I didn't do that much trading. I was base hit on my funded accounts. I currently only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 funded accounts. So 9 funded. Here they are right here. Here's my funded. So Tradeify, Lucid, and Apex. That is it. And working on this My Funded Futures Rapid, so hopefully I can get this one pass. One tatted trader in the house. What's going on, man? Trader University, Digital Nukes, Bodine. Boom, boom. Put my website in the chat. My homegrown website. Been kind of lazy about updating it though. Dawood in the house. Brian, what's up? The cell phone view. Oh yeah, cell phone view. So I got both YouTube shorts going on and the other. MS, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Dawood, I'm $150 away from payout with Lucid. Let's go, TJP. How hard can it be? You got this. I'm sure you're over the buffers, TJP, but just a reminder, like I said, I can't give you financial advice or anything like that. Just remember that it doesn't have to be $150 today. As long as you're over the buffers and everything, it can be tomorrow too. So you can just put, get that one good solid $150 trade in. Oftentimes I forget that myself, thinking like, oh, I got to get that today, when you just got to lock in that one more day of 150 bucks. Especially if you're already over the buffers and everything. Renee in the house. TJP, yeah, I'm not in a rush. Nice, man. Good luck, good luck. You'll get it. You'll get it. Weekend was all right. Our Pandy day. Probably just botched your name, but yeah, it was all right. It felt quick because I streamed on My Funded Futures in Friday afternoon, so it felt kind of quick, but had some nice weather, so that was nice. Got a little bit of sunshine. Can't barely beat that. All right, guys, one more minute, then the casino will be open. Casino will be open. One more minute. I was $43 away from a 2K payout and then blew the account. Oh man, I've been there. I've definitely been there. Longs or shorts? Well, the Magic 8 Ball MS said that we're gonna gap up, so we shall see. John Walk, what is up, John Walk? I'll never forget that. Yeah, no, you won't either. You never forget the bad losers, that's for sure. I tend to forget the small wins, but the big losers, I always remember. Like I remember my very first trade on futures with real money on a personal account. I lost 500 bucks trading NQ. I've been hooked ever since. All right, whoa. Gap down. So the Magic 8 Ball was wrong. And A. Carl was right. IG weekend market is down near the bottom. So big gap down here. Wow. What was it, 150 points? 200 points? Something like that. So big gap down. All right. 228 points. So we got some action. We're going to have some action. Tricky on these gap downs where it's such a sizable gap down. That's usually, man, I don't know. I'm going to wait, see here if we can, you know, catch something where I mean, usually on Sunday nights, you're better off kind of going with those gaps. The open gaps. But we'll see. All right, sitting right here, 23,940. $23,926 now. Below that 24,000 level, which is interesting. You take a look at the hourly chart. We opened up just at the bottom of that wick. Long, flat, nice. Big gap up, big gap in the oil. Let's take a look at oil. Oh yeah, big gap up in oil. So that's you know, the reason why NASDAQ gapped up there too. Gapped down, I mean, sorry. So oil, gold. Let's see, take a look at gold here. Yeah, gold pushing down as well. NASDAQ trying to bounce. Yeah, taking a look at that oil and gold. Oil pulling back hard. And gold just kind of sitting there. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna get signed into some of my other accounts here too. So bounce rate at that 24,000 and then rejected. All right, 5-minute ORB is in. Good thing I didn't hold from Friday afternoon. 1K on the eval, life support. Nice, Coach Red. Tim Korth in the house. Blackout News. Design. What's going on? Kelly Kaufman. Real Robot. Disco. What is up? Ba-ba. All right, are we pushing up, trying to push up about above that 24,000? Right now we're rejecting. Feels like we push up into the gap some. I don't know if we'll take out the full gap where oil's almost filled the whole gap. Gold chart's frozen. Oh, it's unfroze now. Gold ripping. Trying to rip. See if oil wants to come back and fill that gap. Two-minute looking juicy. I'm gonna wait to see if we put in an inside bar right here. Just gonna hop in. Too short on the oil. Short on oil. It's on my funded futures account. The old rapid. Little inside bar here. Oh, missed being by a tick there. Taking it off. Yep, taking it off. It missed me by a tick. Oh, there it goes. All right, out for that first trade. Dumb money. we got some Nades Mio. Thank you, John. I don't know what was going on there. Thanks so much, John. F me, I made 10,000 on TPT and was in my wrong account, not my funded. Was in my 150K eval. Oh man. Nick Trader, sorry to hear that. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I gotta flip my Take Profit Trader account. All right, getting that pop back up here on oil. NASDAQ pushing back down. Signing in my Take Profit Trader account. Gotta flip an account, I believe. Okay, I just gotta flip this account, guys. Real quick. Well, maybe not. All right, let's flip. Okay. That's done. All right, no inside bars yet on NASDAQ. Take a look at the 2-minute. Take a look at gold here. Gold looking like it wants to push back up. Bouncing off that VWAP. Wonder if NASDAQ will go if gold goes. Well, we'll see. You guys making any money yet? We know someone just made 10K on a dude, I'm crying, thanks. Oh man. 10K on the wrong account. Man. That's all right. That's all right, Nick Trader. You can do it. You did it once. You can do it again. It's no big deal. Just take Chuck Norris doesn't tip the waiter. The waiter tips Chuck Norris. That's right, Seven. What's going on, man? Real sharp trades in the house. Bill Snike. Dumb money. Tempted to reset one of my 150K combines. Yeah, we got some action, that's for sure. Up a little bit, just with the micro so far. CL took a nice trade to fill the gap. Felt good about that trade. Put the reggae on. Yeah, I could throw on that stuff actually. Let's see, I got the. It'll play it eventually. All right, NASDAQ, do we go with the gap? Right now, it's feeling like it. Feeling like we just go with that gap. Waiting for a setup, though. Waiting for an inside bar or something, but... Tyler in the house. What's up, man? What am I seeing? just a big gap down below that 24,000 level. So overall looking very bearish to me. Sunday night open gaps can tend to hold quite a bit. I'd like to see if we got to push back up, maybe 50%, retrace, then put it in a reversal. That'd make a nice short. To me, it's maybe just take these stops at the swing high, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Right now we're chopping sideways after the big move. Take a look at ES here. ES also gap down, obviously. Righty. Big gap down on the righty. YM. Big gap down on YM. Inside bar long trigger on YM, but I don't usually take those inside bars. YM. YM looking a little more strong right now. Maybe NASDAQ breaks back above that 24,000. Tricky. All right, back above that 24,000, and we're gonna get that push back up. Let's take a look at the 2-minute here. Just barcoding on the 2-minute at the moment. Gold inside bar, silver inside bar. Take a look at maybe taking this inside bar long on gold. Long gold. Oh, I forget I only can use 2 micros. Shoot. A nice push up off that inside bar. I was actually looking for a little more. On GC, it's an inside bar. Right on this, it's a harami. But looking for a little more here. Oh, momentum play here. See if we can get above that 45.21. Stops at 45.02. Come on, get up there. Struggling a bit. Trying to be patient with it. There we go. There's the pop. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm out. I'm out. Red Reed in the house. Thank you so much for subscribing. Sean, what's up? MS gold bottom. Temporarily, I felt like I was just taking a scalp off that inside bar or Harami. Probably better chill now. Yeah. Yes, sir. I passed my 50K flex. Got $250 in funded already. That's so awesome. So that's the best thing about passing those flex accounts. Was it with Lucid? Well, with Lucid or My Funded Futures, you can actually activate the same day. So we love that. Thank you, Kelly. A little inside bar long, perhaps. A little bull flag as well. Let's try it. Stops going down here at the low. We'll look for a little bounce up into the zone, but basically long off this inside bar. Bull flag break. Add into it. Nice. Getting a little squeeze now. That's what we like to see. Taking off 2. 2 for 20. Boom. Rip in. Rip it, rip it, rip it. We out. We out. Up 447, trading the micros. Inside bar, late entry. Yeah, same. Yeah, time I switched over and saw it, I hopped in. What's up, nerds? 2 for 20. That's right. Trading on tilt. Why is my screen view like that? I'm trading on YouTube Shorts. I'm streaming on YouTube Shorts and the long form. So, Johnny Bias Land, you're over on the YouTube Shorts right now. I have 2 streams going. One on the phone view and one on the big screen TV view. Caught the rip on gold. Nice. All right. Still pushing up higher. CL pushing down. That's what you want to see. If you want NASDAQ to push higher, you want to see oil pushing down. Do I try to scalp short on this gold? Off this 50% fair value gap. Do I try the Vinay fair value gap short off that indicator? Where is it at? 45.37. All right, right now market's pushing higher. YM also pushing higher up into the gap. Do we get a full gap fill, or do we just go for that half gap? Let's mark it out. Get like a half gap right at that 24,100. Tell me just got hit to half gap. Did you take the 5-minute inside on the NQ? B James? Yeah, I did. See right here. I just took it. Got out. Currently up 450. Keegan in the house. Silver's rocking. Yeah, gold and silver both taking off. So gold, silver in the markets, NASDAQ have been moving together. Very strange. Where, you know, the market is fearing oil. So whatever oil is doing, if oil is dropping, then the market's usually going higher. If oil's going up, then the market's coming down. Right now everything's just you know, oil is scaring everything. Everyone fears the oil. 3 for 50. Let's go, trading on tilt. See you, John. See you in the morning, bud. Trading 2 micros overnight. Nice. Echo trader gonna hold that long. Little swing trade. Chris, can I explain the fair value gap? I'm not an expert on it, but I just have this indicator, and it just puts in 50% of these fair value gaps. It's this indicator here. There's plenty of I've never really studied it. I just understand what a single print fair value gap, all that stuff is. So, you know, but I couldn't give a good explanation of it. Basically, when you have, it's basically a gap in between 3 bars. So like if you have 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, you have 3 bars here. Then you have a gap, price gap between the wicks. You see the body has this gap here. I'll just draw it out. See like that? They call that, so on a 30-minute chart, they call them single prints. You know, they call them a single print. Like this up here would be a single print, possibly. That gap here on a 30. So that's loosely about what it is. Rage GT, the Vinay has been gold to me, just printing money. What are you trading it on? What time frame, Rage? Are you trading on the 5 too, or? It does work well in trending markets that I've noticed. It's that they have a lot of them, then it normally respects the third one, not the second one. Oh, okay. Cool, Nick Trader. Appreciate that. We're making some money. We are. We got 450. Up 450. Not sure why. I know. It never makes any sense, Blackout. News never makes any sense to me as far as the market's concerned. So that's why I just like, well, I try not to pay attention to what's actually happening. Someone, Terry Trades 100 is very good at analyzing the news as far as the morning. So she'll hear reports and things like that, and she'll be like, this doesn't really make sense on what the market's doing. And she makes some very good trades off from it. Good fundamental trades. I love not to know. The more I know, the worse. Because you get stuck with a bias. You're like, oh, well, it doesn't make any sense. And the market's irrational sometimes. But the good thing, you know, we're just, a lot of us are just scalpers. So we're just trying to scalp some points. And then possibly Just getting in and out of the markets. Look at that rejection right there. Right off that 5 minute. I didn't get in. I thought about it, but it's nice to watch. 5 and the 1 for quick scalps. Okay, 1 minute. I haven't really looked for the 1 minute yet. I looked at the 1 minute. All right, we're right at that half gap. So 24,000 is 100 is pretty much at the half gap. So they front ran it. 24,095. I'm not surprised. What's my risk to reward on the 5 minute inside bar? Not so much a risk to reward. Is I always stop below it. So when I know the trade is failing, I place it below. Let me say that one more time. I know the trade is failing if it breaks the opposite side of the candle. So my stop always goes here. How much I get out of the market depends. Like on that trade, if you rewind, I ended up trailing the stop and got stopped out. So I don't really look for, because the risk to reward changes because each candle is a different size. So generally, I'm right around a 1-to-1 trader. If you look at all my trades, like if I have an account longer than 2 months, and you look at all my trades in 2 months, I generally come out to right around 1-to-1, and I'm around 65-70%. That's usually where I'm at. I'm not a negative R&R trader where I'm shooting 90% trades. I'm generally 65-70%, right around 1-to-1. But I'm not I'll have some really big trades, and then I'll have some big losers too, and then sometimes I'll have quick scalps. And all right, getting that pull back, that 50% retracement. Tricky spot here for me. It's like, do we actually hold this open gap up through here and then roll back over, or are we just rejecting off that 50%, gonna consolidate before we continue up and fill that gap? I don't really know. I'm gonna take a short here. Stops at the swing high. This is more of an I think play. This is more of an I think. We haven't broken this inside bar yet, but my thinking is I've just seen this so many times where the gap just doesn't get filled from a Sunday night open, and it'll fill some of it, but it just doesn't want to fill all of it. So there's good 10 points right there. Solid. Just 2 micros here. See if we get a little continuation down. Maybe that wick test of that 20 level. There we go. Keep going. No, getting bought back up here. Looking for a little more than just a quick scalp. Maybe at least come down and test this little wick test. Stay in your long, Jeff Smith. Good luck, good luck. Come on, get down there. 24,054 is my entry. Stops at 24,096. And looking for that 24,020 level. Maybe I'll take it off at 20 points. If we get there. Trying to hold up at the moment. There we go. Keep going. There's 20 points there. Take it off there. 2 for 20 again. 2 for 20. Getting that reaction. Actually, it was a little bit less. Probably like 19 points, 18 points. Up 510 bucks. Trading micros too. Up 510 trading micros. So far. They do add up for sure. If I was trading minis tonight, I'd already be passed. But you know, I could have risked the account as well. So right now we've been playing it pretty safe. I'd love to get this rapid account passed and then start getting daily payouts with that thing. I use 15-second charts. Sometimes I want to scare myself. Oh, I know, Glenn. I can't. I mean, lately I've been looking at this 2-minute chart and that's just for fun, I guess. I don't know. It still scares me. I still like the 5-minute chart. What's up, Trev? Thank you, Kelly. How many contracts on micro? I had 2 micros. So we've been slinging around 2, 3, 4. I don't think we've gone over 4 contracts total tonight. If CL, that CL trade, the MCL, I might have been in 4. I was in 2 and then I added 2 as it started to go in my favor. But a nice trade to have held. So far, a lot of my trades have been good ones to have just held tonight. Usually during Globex, it's like you see money, you just want to take the money because it can just come back against you real quick. Tonight's been some nice little swing holds so far. YM also filled about 50% of the gap, so the half gap. You know what I say on the market punch trade is not the size of the contract, it's how well you use it in the market. That's right, in and out very quickly. Yeah, exactly. That's what she said. Exactly. All right, taking a look here. Getting a little push back down. Sancho's looking for longs at 0.20 dumb money. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Taking a look at the... Might try a bounce here too. Try the 2-minute bounce. Trying to bounce off this fair value gap. Not a great reaction off that. I was in a little bit late. I was just trying to mini bounce. Just 4 points, 3 points there. It's a little scalp I've been practicing off this indicator. It's called the Vinay fair value gap. So I've been practicing off that, taking scalps off those levels. So on a 2-minute chart, so we pushed up, we put in this fair value gap. It puts a line, 50% of it. And oftentimes you get a reaction. So the blue lines are bullish gaps. The yellow lines are bearish. So like these ones up here are bearish. So we have one here and then one here at 23.93. There it goes. There's the bounce. So right off that 20 level, like Dumb Money was saying. And right off that Vinay fair value gap. So pretty cool. If you're looking for little scalps, there it is. I gotta remember to be trading this. Johnny buys land in the house. 2 trades on CL, total time in the market 30 seconds, up 510 on the night. Let's go. Yeah, don't take much, Brian, with the oil. It's a little scary. I think prop firms are gonna take note pretty soon as well, because they've lowered contracts with gold and silver. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't come after CL pretty soon, if a bunch of people will start making a crap ton of money, especially on the funded accounts. If they start, you know, over leveraging and taking advantage of it, you might see some restrictions on it. Hey, Patriots, what's up? Digital Nukes, what's going on? I think it's you asked a question. Where is it? I think I was distracted. Do you think SPY is going for the gap, or we bounce at 00? So, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Obviously, no one really does. I just know that I've seen this happen so many times within the last few months, where you have a big gap down during the market or up during the Sunday night open, and it tends to want to leave it. Now, gap ups tend to get held I would say the probability of the gap up staying is higher than the gap down. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. My thing is like, it's just you mark it out, you know it's there. Don't hang your hat on it, because I get burned so many times trying to like hang my hat on the bias that it has to get filled. And usually what happens is it gets filled when you least expect it. But if you're in a long and it looks like you're getting good momentum, this could be a good target on ES or YM or NASDAQ. There's probably a statistic, a gap down statistic. Problem CL is the volume is low enough that I doubt they will notice. Oh yeah, true, Brian. But it seems like everyone wants to trade it right now. So a lot of people are trading the oil. Because gold and silver, like no one traded silver, and then everyone started trading silver once it started rocking and rolling. Lost penny. Hey, Zorro Trades, what's going on, man? Cost in the house. Made $700 trading micro so far today. Let's go, Renee. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to make much, trade much. I did hop in the mini there for a few bucks, but up 586, mostly trading the micros. Take a look at the P&L here. So yeah, CL, MCL, MNQ, and NQ. That's where we've been. And you can see the totals. They just kind of add up, right? These little base hit trades, they add up. Now, fully honest and transparent with you guys, if I wasn't streaming right now and I was on a funded account, $500, I'm walking away. I'm done. Like, I'm not even gonna trade. You know, a few nice trades like that, eventually you're gonna hit a loser. You know, right now we're at 100% tonight. We're 100% winning trades, so we know that loser is coming. We just got to keep it in check. Make sure it doesn't get out of control. Cool in the house. Depends on the news now. 100%. Yeah, this is all dependent on news. Is my music from Epidemic Sound? Yeah, 100%. Raul Duran. Epidemic Sound. I pay for this music, believe it or not, so I can have royalty-free music. Did I take the failed breakdown from Friday's low? I did not. Of the Friday low. No, not really. Here's pretty much all the trades I've taken so far. The longs on NQ here, short here, off these two outside bars. Then we take in a few CL. Took a CL short there. And a little NQ bounce. That's pretty much it. Or did we take a gold trade too? Yeah, we took a gold long. We took a gold long too. So we've traded gold, oil, and NASDAQ tonight. Nice. This is looking interesting. I'm gonna buy here. Stop's gonna be at the swing low for now. 2 micros. Maybe we keep going. This could fail. But right now it's looking a little bit like a bull flag inside bar break. So we'll take the short, the long. Stops at 24,019. I will move it up if it starts to go in my favor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move it just under this inside bar, because if it comes down below that 24,027, I think then this bull flag fails. There's a nice little pop there. Quick 10 points. Good 15. Taking one off for 15. We'll leave the runner on. We'll leave a runner on. Stop the last one, 24,027. Got this account up over $1,000 now as far as the total account. And it's rapid. My Funny Futures rapid plan, guys. If you guys picking up any accounts tonight, feel free to use my code. Help support the channel. I appreciate it a lot. And also, I haven't even asked once tonight, but can you guys please hit that like button? It really helps out the YouTube algorithms. I think if you're on mobile, you just tap the screen twice. I think that works too. So if you're watching on your phone, just tap the screen twice. I think. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get this. We're almost at 7,000 subs, so it'd be sweet if we can get over 7,000 subs in a few weeks. Thank you, Steph. Stephen Rowe in the house. Appreciate that. Took the same trade as on the MES. Took an NQ. Nice. Music sounds like a lobby of a Mario game. Yeah, I know. I wish we could play what we wanted, but we can't. I got a copyright strike just playing some Christmas music on the giveaway race once. So. All right, I'm glad I took off the one there, so just in case this wants to fail. Top of the hour here in 4 minutes. Well, 5 minutes, actually. Big rejection there off that 24,070. Keep it going. Thank you for the sub, Adam. Thank you so much. Hey, Bravo, what's going on, man? Market's cooking tonight. Yeah, we're cooking as well. Nice trade. I'm very, very happy with my trades so far tonight. I mean, I'm 100% at the moment. We're 100% win rate. And we're just staying patient. We're just waiting for the setups for the most part. I mean, I did do a little I think play earlier where I thought that's what the market was going to do, where there wasn't an inside bar or any particular setup. Felipe in the house. Thank you so much for the sub. Ethan, what's going on? So we have 61,000 buyers and 15,000 on the NASDAQ. Gonna gasp down at the open probably. Question is how much? Yeah. Viv, when do I usually stream? Every single night from 5:45 Eastern time. So just before the market opens usually. So 5:45 I usually hop on. And I usually quit around 8 o'clock Eastern time, 8 p.m. That's when I usually quit. Sometimes I go a little bit longer. And then every single morning I stream from My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. So My Funded Futures TV on YouTube at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I stream for 30 minutes. So please come over. So come hang out in the morning when I'm streaming. Anyone else noticing the fills on Lucid Fundeds are doing the what Project X does, 1 to 2 ticks past take profit on the chart, not filling this past week. I've had it multiple times. I haven't noticed his royal trades. I haven't really noticed. Check out my post on Discord, Trader Mo's. I will. I'll reminds me to put the Discord link in the chat. Let's see. Oh, nice. Out of the Woods Harami on TradingView. Here's a Discord link if you guys want to join the Discord. It's free. Paste. Links in the chat. Is this going to be my loser? My losing runner? Could it be? Well, so far so good. We'll see what happens top of the hour here. It's probably going to determine it in about 30 seconds. It's only 1 micro though, so we're good. What's the name of the indicator for inside bars? LDT, inside outside bars, right there. Oh, looks like my chart's frozen here. There we go. All right, top of the hour. There we go. Back right at my entry here. Now it's kind of forming its own bearish trend line in a way. Like, you got this going on as well, so we could see some little consolidation. Come on, pump it, pump it, pump it. Just kind of looking for a big move up to the upside with the runner. Might get it, might not. We're currently up around on 600 bucks. Take a look at oil. What's oil up to? Oil going sideways. There we go. Nice 10 points. Keep going. Get up over that 70. What a funky looking hourly chart. Look at this hourly chart. Boy, that is funky looking. Bearish tan lines. Cool. We go sideways, aka now nowhere design says. Yeah. You got the link for Harami indicator on trading view lay. Maybe Mo can throw it in the Discord, or if he wants to share it. I Grok changed the code from JavaScript to PineScript. I can't publish them. Oh, he says he can't publish them. I don't have a paid subscription, but if anyone wants the code, they can send it to you on Trader Mo's. Says on Trading View. For Trading View. Might be able to share the Pine script right onto the whole script if you want, if you feel like it, right onto the Discord. All right, there's the nice move here. I wish I was in 2 minis right now. We'll take it. Rejecting off that 80 level. Eric Lake in the house. Eric Lake on the Discord. Redbirds and Razorback says, Trader Mo's, if you send me the pine or share it, I will share it here. I will code and then share the link. Oh, cool, Redbirds and Razorbacks. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. FX futures. Isla Ye Frey. This is futures. Futures, my funded futures. This is my funded futures 50K rapid, 50K what is it? Evaluation. Oh, really? Lost penny? $1,000 first comment. I'm gonna trail the stop here. We're right at break even here. Can we get a little continuation? Can we get some expansion up through that 24,100 level, which is right 50%, half gap. How much is a rapid right now? A rapid account is currently on sale. I believe it's 97 bucks. I believe. A 50K rapid. All right. Nice trade here. Bull flag, inside bar break. Get up there. A nice trade here. Nice, took a trade 2 done till tonight. Save. Oh, nice. Trailing and funded end of day on eval. Yeah, P-long. Yep, sure is. Yeah, intraday trailing. If you guys do like end of day daily payout accounts, one of the only ones is Tradeify and also Trade Day. So Trade Day, Pine with capital P, will get you your best discount on that. Trade Day. I haven't shown Trade Day in a while, but here's Trade Day, guys. $30% off, no activation fee. But they got those end of day accounts. Those are intradays, but they got end of days and they have static and get daily payouts. So if you have a 50K account, anything over, well, pretty much when you got to get over the trailing drawdown, $2,000, and then you can start working towards those daily payouts. So they have end of day and they also have static. So static accounts means the drawdown doesn't move at all. So 150K static account gives you $1,000 in drawdown for $245. A little pricey, but you do get that static drawdown, which is pretty nice. So that's the only ones that do daily payouts with static accounts. And Tradeify also does them for end of day. But My Funded Future is $97 for a end of day eval account into intraday during the fundeds. Does Lucid have consistency rules? Depends on the account. Yep. They don't have consistency rules with the Flex account once you're funded. But there's consistency rules for the evaluation for the Flex. So here's Lucid right here. Lucid, the pro accounts, you can pass them on the same day. So the pro accounts you can pass the same day, but there's consistency rules once you're funded. The Flex account has 50% consistency during the eval stage, but no consistency once you're funded. And the direct account has 20% consistency. This trade's looking real good. Which prop? Lucid. One of my top 5, no questions about it. It's hard for me to pick a top at this point. Take Profit Trader always holds a special place in my heart. It's that first true love you never want to give up. But Lucid's right up there. Oh, Trade Day. This is a link to Lucid if you guys want to check out Lucid. Use code PINE right now, get you that best discount. I think if you're new to Lucid, they're running a 50% off sale if you're new to Lucid. But Trade Day, I'll throw the link in the chat here. So Trade Day, if you pick up any of those Trade Day accounts and you would like to use my code, it's PINE with a capital P. It's case sensitive. So if you'd like to support this channel, it's PINE with a capital P. Currently 30% off, no activation fee. I'll throw the Matter of fact, if you just go to my website, B James, link to the top of the chat, I have you can just click on trade day. It'll bring you right there. If you go to my website, propcodeshub.com. This is my homegrown website, guys. I haven't been able to pay some fancy web designer. But yeah, it's Pine with a capital P. And that'll bring you right there. You just click on that, and it'll bring you right there. All right, this is looking good. You just need AI. Oh, I used a lot of AI, but it's still homegrown looking. Sure. What happens to your Apex accounts after your 6 payout? You either have to get new accounts or they move you to live. So 30 points right now in this trade. Kind of breaking out of this little idiot box as well. So maybe we get that push up through the high. Bullish momentum is not very clean. We'll wait to see if it's a good setup. Yeah, I mean, really if I was in more than one micro, I would definitely take some off. But we're in this one micro, and I have a feeling like if I get out of this trade now, then I'm just going to be looking for something else. So I think the best bet for me is just to stay in it, leave my stop at break even. Currently up 30 points. It'll be interesting if we break this high. We rejected pretty hard off that 24,100. You want to take the gap high all the way into the gap? It could happen. Definitely could happen. I would like to see that too. When we use AI, we become superhuman. Yeah, I use AI a lot. Viv, I love Lucid, but I'm still struggling. Is there a buffer requirement with the flex plan with my funded futures? It's pretty much the same. Where with my funded futures, it works. You have to have 5 days of $100 or more. So there's no real buffer. 5 days of $100 or more, and then you can withdraw 50%, but you can only withdraw a minimum payout of so much to know. 5 days of $150 or more, and the withdrawal limit is $250. So you have 5 days of $150, and then withdrawal limit is $250. So you have to make at least 500, right? Something like that. At least to be able to withdraw $250. And the max. The max is I don't know what the max is. I thought it was 5,000. Yeah, the max is 5,000. So meaning if you make 10,000, you can withdraw 5,000. So 50% of it. So yeah, basically you just got to make those $150, 5 $150 days. So there's really no buffer you got to get over, which is pretty nice. Now, the trick with the no consistency accounts, like the flex accounts that I've always struggled with, is like when to stop trading, like how much, when's enough, you know? That's what I struggle with. All right, we're gonna get that bounce here, 24,070 or what? Is Apex end of day 5 days for payout? Yeah. You have to have 5 minimum days. 5 minimum days. Cannot wait to open my strip club. Operation cost is going to be really cheap. I don't have to pay my employer. They're all going to be AI robots. I was watching something of these AIs, robots trying to dance and things, and they were falling all over, and it's kind of crazy. Blackout news. Year 2 at 113 target. Good luck. Good luck. Whoops. I was trying to clear out some of my tabs here and accidentally shut off the music. Sorry. Oh, ooh. All right, stopped out on that runner finally. Never broke the high. Very bearish candle here on a 5. Get rid of these here. So up 607 tonight. So 100% winning trades, 1 break even. Oh, they counted as a loser. So 1 loser, so 90%. We're on fire tonight. Very, very bearish looking candle here. Interesting. So double top. Broke this 2-minute structure as well. Might try to trade this a little aggressively if we start getting pushed back down. I want to see a little bounce up to that 260s. And I might hop in, get a little more aggressive. Put the chips on the table. Up 607 on the eval, but you know, when I get up on an end of day eval account, I like to keep pushing it. That's just me personally. Especially when, like, I usually try to go for that 50%. And if it's an end of day, no consistency account, and you can pass in 1 day, an end of day, I definitely push those hard, especially when I'm up. But right now we didn't get that retrace, so it's falling. Oil pushing back up. Oil starting to peak back up here. So market turning over for now. Could it come down and test this VWAP and then bounce at the 20s? Perhaps. Give me a little retest. Don't us please get any Streamlabs points? I don't know how it works. It should. Harami and inside outside indicators on TradingView are posted in the Discord. Thank you so much, Traders Mo's. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. So there's the Pine script, guys. Posted right on the Discord. Thank you, Trader Mo's, for throwing that on there. If you guys are charting, you can see here. Out of the woods, inside, outside bars right here. For TradingView. Thanks for doing that. All right, I'm looking for a scalp. If we can test the 24,060. Can you use the indicators on Ninja? I'm not really sure. I know there is an inside bar indicator for Ninja. I've seen it before, but I don't know how to do it. I've never used Ninja. Trades by Neo in the house. What's up, Neo? Short 2 micro at 75 for another 100. Let's go. Bro, do you full port short? Oh, bro, do a full port short leaking blob. Full port? I don't know about a full port. I don't know about a full port. Full port for gamblers. You scared? Yes. Yes. Scared. Are you calling me chicken? You calling me chicken? No one calls me chicken. Isn't that from a movie or something? Grow some pines. That's right. Grow some pine cones. What's wrong with you? McFly, yes, Nate, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Back to the Future. Good call, Nate. Do I make most of my money trading? Yes. At this point, but you guys need to use my code more so I don't have to. Up about 50K net profit this year, Gavin boy. Profit after expenses. So far, things have not been looking good though. The last week or two, I've been not. After I got that Apex payout, has kind of things have kind of gone downhill. So. The funny thing is I'm up 50K with Apex in payouts, and that's right around what I'm net profitable. So I spent right around 30,000, and I've gotten right around 85,000 in payouts. 50,000 of it was from Apex, and yeah, I'm currently hurting on my funded accounts. So, and I gotta say, like, I haven't been trading my funded accounts. Last week I did not trade very well. So live chicken better than a dead lion. That's right. If you want to add an inside bar indicator, you will have to import it from NinjaTrader ecosystem and add it as an indicator. Pernell, thank you so much. Let me read that one more time. If you want to add an inside bar indicator, you will have to import it from NinjaTrader ecosystem and add it as an indicator. Whatever that means, but thank you so much, Pernell. Appreciate that. You're 25K and made 60K. Let's go, Trading Joe. So we're right at the same point. Still been a good month. First few months. It's been great, but right now I feel like I have to pass a bunch of evals so to start being able to copy trade a bunch of accounts again. So it's one of those deals where I'm trying to prepare to spend a little bit of money to get more evals. I was kind of hoping to get another payout and then be able to buy some, but because the other thing is too, is I have that stupid fast track trading lawyer bill thing hanging over my head as well. And so I've been fighting them back and forth, and I basically have denied all the stuff that they've tried to offer and through negotiations. So they're probably going to litigate me, which is perfectly fine. Whatever. They can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna fold for them, guys. I spent 4K at Alpha and didn't get a single payout. I hate that, Trading Joe. When I've had prop firms like that too, where I've just had these curses. Can you get custom scripts for TradeAway like individual lockouts? I don't know, Bill Snick. I have no idea. That would be awesome. Thanks for the transparent answer. I'll definitely be back on stream. I'll appreciate that, Gavin. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to get a pop back here at 24,060 to take the short. But right now, that idea is no longer. But yeah, I've had prop firms where I was cursed too. I mean, Take Profit Trader was my biggest curse for the longest time. I could not get a daily payout. I'd get so close. I remember having a 25K before I got my first payout just over the buffer by like maybe $100. Ended up blowing the account without getting the payout. So, and then one day I just said, you know what? I don't care what it's gonna take. I'm gonna get a stinking payout with Take Profit Trader. And it was just through like repetition where I ended up finally getting my first payout. And then now it's not an issue. You know, I don't get the anxiety like I used to about getting over the buffer, you know. Viv, am I looking to short? I was. Now I'm unsure. I'm just unsure. I was thinking if we get a little quick pop up to that 24,060 off that 50% fair value gap on the 2 minute, I was going to short off it, try a little stab, maybe look for 10, 15 points, but we never reached it. So now I'm very much unsure. On the 5 minute chart, we're just hanging on this VWAP. So yeah, it's kind of a tough spot. And we're already getting some of that decision fatigue. Taking 10 trades tonight. 10 trades. So I'm just waiting for something to kind of like really come to me, Viv. Something that's just gonna be like, ooh. So you know, when you get like one of these big death candles or a big bullish candle or something to shake this market up, which could happen here in about 28 minutes with the Tokyo Open, we might see something. As Gunny's Trade Show is a new streamer who started Friday, trades New York with simple view option style. He's chill like you, Myth. Oh, cool. Let's take a look, Nate. Scalping prohibited in Apex. How do we be sure we're not flagged for scalping? Do they have a... I don't know if they have a scalping rule. I don't think they do. What do you consider a scalp, though? Are you someone that's like in like, 15-second trades, 2-second trades, minute trades? You know, everyone has a definition for their own definition of scalping. $40 ticks? Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. As long as you have a good stop loss, you know. Yeah, no, that's fine. 10, I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, DH, there isn't a prop firm out there that's going to deny you for scalping 10 points, 40 ticks, things like that. It's when they talk about scalping, they're talking about hyper scalpers, almost like an algorithm, right? Where they're scalping for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you know, like real quick stuff, and they're over and over and over and over again. Even someone like Tradeify used to have that, a scalping rule, but it was what? I know Lucid has something like that too, but it's... I'll look it up. If something like 50% of your trades had to be longer than like 10 seconds or something like that. I can't even find it anymore, so. But yeah, no worries with that. What's up, Stevie J in the house? My weekend was good. Yeah. Market's moving, so we like that. Had 150K Tradeify instant funded for 2 months. Almost lost it 2 weeks ago. Slowly grinding back up. A payout might take months. That's fine, Gavin boy. I mean, that's the nice thing is when you have a funded account, there's no rush. Yeah, it's Tradeify. 50% of the trades need to be longer than 10 seconds. Oh yeah, thank you, Armins. Yeah. So 50% of the trades need to be longer than 10 seconds. Stevie J in the house. The 5 gifteds. Let's go. Hey, even Trader Mo's got one. Congratulations, Trader Mo's. Trader Mo's putting in the indicator for you guys on the Discord. Let's give it up for Stevie J. Thank you so much, bud. Trading Joe, Dial Andy, Mo, Flo, iTrades, Trader Mo's, all with the gifted. Sacred Stonks, greetings from Southern Maine. Let's go. My fellow Maina in the house. What's going on? But anyways, Gavin boy, yeah, what I was saying is that it's okay because, you know, once you have these funded accounts, you have them, you know, there's no more monthly rebuilds and everything. As long as you trade them at least once a week, you know, they're not going to get rid of them. So it's best to just take your time. Aussie stocks down 1.8%. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to have Tokyo Open here in just 20 minutes or so. 25 minutes. Had a good weekend on the horses. Let's go, Stevie J. Betting on the horses. Now MNQ gets to 24,200. It's wanting to hold this VWAP up. Just a nasty looking hourly chart. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Possible inside bar here on this hourly. This will be interesting. I might consider taking a swing off this inside bar on the hourly if we get it, and then the stop will go especially if it stays small like this, because that'll give me a pretty decent stop where I can swing a little. So I might actually try this if we hold. I think we probably will. So whichever way it breaks, I'll trade it just like how I trade the 5-minute inside bar on that hourly. You can see they work pretty well, even on an hourly chart. Take that one. That's a nice win. That's a nice win. This one, not a great win, but I mean, not a good R&R. Yeah, that's not a good one. So the last two hasn't been that great. This one's that was a real good one. This one's a real good one. You know, definitely not 100% win rate stuff. But some of these inside bars, you could look for 2R, 3R. Catch a nice one on the hourly. So I might actually try that. Get a little swing in. And I'll do it on a micro. A few micros maybe. I don't know if you remember, I switched to price action like 2 weeks ago. Been practicing since. Tomorrow's my first day trading in the account. Let's see how it goes. Practice went well. Oh, let's go. Malik. Yeah, I remember you asking something about price action. Feel like there's unfinished business at the top of the previous hour. I think you probably are correct. So it will be interesting. Right now, we are just kind of waiting for that open. How's everyone else doing tonight? You guys red or green? Currently, we're up $600. Slinging the micros. Took one little scalp with a mini for like $50, but besides that, it's all been the baby gain micros. Up 250, Cali. Nice. Up 900. That's nice. Van Q was stopping a dickhead. Yeah. Blackout news. Yeah. Right after one trade on MGC. That's all right. Nice patience. One trade. Ba-bum. Sorry, guys. I was just looking through this music stuff on the I don't know. Just messing with it. All right, we're right down here at the V wall. Put it in a 5-minute inside bar. I don't know. Does it want to hold? So far, it's been holding this 20 level. I'm long off this inside bar. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Gonna risk $70 for the stream. For the stream. Long off that 5-minute inside. Quick reaction off it though, where it pulled right back, so I don't like that. Market's kind of preparing for the Tokyo Open, in my opinion, where it slowed down just a touch. Let's see if we can squeeze, 10, 15, 20 points out of it, maybe. Oh, I feel like I'm at a carnival. Polka. It's drinking songs. Am I on My Funny Futures TV in the morning? Yep, 10 a.m. All right. All right, looks like we might get stopped out on this one. It's trying to hold up. All right, stopped out on that one. Like it wants to go lower. So currently up 525. Sagace, what is an inside bar? So just like that. The 5-minute, the body and the wick is within the previous candles, body and the wick. All right, looking like we want to push down here. Oof. Getting some volatility here, a little pre-market action for Tokyo. Could get some fireworks. DH. No, I haven't. I've never tried them yet. Yeah, I after getting claw backed from Fast Track, I'm kind of like sitting on my hands with any new firms. I like to see them out for at least a year or so. But yeah, I'm just doing that whole thing. The VWAP. What's up, Sandy? But yeah, I haven't heard anything bad from them. As long as they're paying out, that's all that matters. As long as they're paying. As long as they pay out, don't change rules on you. Retroactively, that kind of stuff. No, actually, Coach said Tokyo opens right here. I'll show you. You can see this right here. So this is in Central Time, but it opens in 12 minutes. So a quick way to check is the Forex Factory, because they don't ever change their time. So. "12 minutes before that happens." We were right back up on NASDAQ. I told you guys buyers in the control. I told you. All right, come on. I really want to pay attention to this hourly, though. This is going to be interesting here. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I just realized I didn't have it on live chat, so if I ignored your chat, I apologize. Here's the thing. On YouTube, when you're streaming, there's a button up here. I had it on top chat. And I usually like to have it on live chat, because that if I have it on top chat, sometimes I'll miss what people say. So I apologize if it seemed like I ignored you. But I was on top chat this whole time on both streams. So if you asked any questions earlier and I completely ignored you, go ahead and ask it again. Sorry. Right at that 24,000 level. Again. Rude mofo, that's right. Forced a grown man to cry. You're no so different than the NQ. All right, we're pushing down. See if we actually hold that 24,000 level. Gotta be a top chatter is all. That's true. That is true. The gold GC move is counter to the social media consensus. Let me take a look. Yeah, gold's pushing down pretty hard. We got this big outside bar on the 5-minute chart too. I think we're gonna see some pretty nice movement here in about 9 minutes. Maybe it could be some whipsaw, but we're gonna get a spike. I want a long 24K for sure. Just waiting patiently. Orders resting. Sorry, ad for trade day. What's your story? What's their story these days? I haven't heard too many people talking about them lately. I think they sleep on it, Cos. They don't really have a big social media presence or anything, but yeah, perfectly fine. I mean, I think they're great. I actually haven't been trading with them that much either. The last payout I got with them was in February, and I haven't traded with them much since. But yeah, still 30% off, no activation fee. Got the end of day and static accounts, daily payouts. Pine with a capital P. Trade 3 accounts. Yeah, some way back. Yeah, I haven't really been trading that much. I've been trying to get back on my take profit trader daily payout. I passed an account Friday, so I just need to trade it for, I think, 2 more days, and I'll have another pro account. Guys, next week is going to be an eval grind for me, unfortunately. It's going to be a big eval grind. I'm going to have to grind out some evals, get some more funded accounts, and then pump the brakes, slow down, and try to get another big payout. That's what we're going to do. Use the copy trader. Investors, what's up? Just locked in 10K with Lucid. Let's go. Gotta love that. And you know the best thing about locking in a 10K with Investors with Lucid is that you're gonna get those instant payouts. You're gonna get instant payouts. And I'm talking when you guys hit the payout button with Lucid, it's in your bank within minutes. Most of the time. At least it is for me. Second 10K payout for the month. Let's go. Yeah. 20K. Let's go. 20K month. Can't beat that. Let's do that every single month. Guys, smash the confetti for Investors. That's a great payout. 10K. I'm sure you were breathing and relaxing with that. That's a great one for you and one for the tax man. Yeah, pretty much, Cos. But he's got until next. He's got a whole year to spend that money now. We don't need to pay the tax man on that yet. Got a whole year on that. Ooh, market's pushing down, guys. This is going to be, what's it going to do when Tokyo opens? 5 minutes. Let's get it, Investors. No, that's great, man. Love those 5-figure payouts. When we just green overnight, Jesus, the big moves. Yeah, we're gonna have some nice moves. Let's say, hey, we haven't looked at the news at all. What do we got going on this week? Take a look at Forex Factory before Tokyo opens here. So news, nothing tonight. Nothing really Monday. We got manufacturing PMI on Tuesday. Unemployment claims Thursday. And that's pretty much it. Revised commuter sentiment. But so nothing as far as economic news is really not that much this week. Nothing crazy. Now, we are in a headline market. So where we're getting a lot of headlines and things like that every day. So you never know what's going to happen. But as far as economic news, this hasn't been too bad. It's not too bad this week. But with a big gap down and everything, I do expect some good volatility, which is what we like as traders. We don't want sideways markets. Fully funded with Lucid, Tradeify, and My Funded Futures. Let's go, Investors. I blew my PA Thursday, hoping to reset my mind and get back to this week. Yeah, Cos. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of... So... I just took a $10,000 payout from Apex. It's all approved. Matter of fact, it hasn't quite hit the bank yet. They should be sending it any moment. I would actually expect Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, I've been kind of struggling ever since. Little post-payout degeneracy, and I'm trying not to get crazy and just say, well, I made 10K. Let's just buy $2,000 worth of evals or something crazy, you know. I'm trying to like take it a little bit slower, and so I do have some rebuilding to do. I do have some Lucid accounts funded, Tradeify funded, but all those accounts are in drawdown. Japan falls 3.5%. This is blackout news. So guys, I'm streaming on two YouTube Shorts and the full version. So if you're on YouTube Shorts where it says portrait, you can come over to the full length, full screen version if you wanted. I did something like last year, spent all my payouts on new evals. It's not hard to do. Where I get in trouble, this is where I get in trouble. It's not so much with evals, because if I just stick with evals, my payouts will, succeed my eval costs. Where I get in trouble personally is resetting Take Profit Trader Pro accounts. That's where I get in trouble. That's when I go over my numbers, I go, oof, that's where the hit come from. So I'm really, really trying not to do that anymore. I need a shock collar. All my strats are not working, blackout news. That happens. I mean, honestly, that does happen. Where I felt like my strategies were working pretty good tonight off the inside bars, things like that. I can go through a session and nothing works. I take and go like, look at this. And I'm like, oop, long. Oh, I'm stopped. Oh, I'm short. Oh, I'm stopped. And back and forth. I mean, just look at this box. Like, my inside bar breaks. It's like, that's a loser. That's a loser. That's a loser. That's a loser. Like, I'll go through stuff like that too. So yeah, it's just one of those things. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get a little fireworks. A little inside bar. So here's how I'm going to trade this. Basically, big inside bar on the hourly rate. I'm going to look for the break. So let's take a look. So the low of this candle, 975.50, and the high is 84.50, 24,084.50. So I'm gonna wait for a break above or below, and then I'm gonna swing trade that, and that's my plan for tonight. And I'm gonna look for a 1R, 2R, 1R minimum. If we put in another inside bar, then let's take a look at gold. Considering taking a gold short if we push up to that 44.77. Right now we're pulling back though. Not really getting anything there. Short 0.20s, not good call. I like that. Possibly. Get that move down. How big is this candle here? 20. 100-point candle, 100-point hourly candle. So if I size, it's probably gonna be 1 2 micros. Already got a nice scalp out of that 20-pointer off that 20, Kelly. Maybe 15. Watching here. Gold pushing down. Looking for a bounce here at 95. Do not follow this trade. Do not. Looking for a little scalp. Something I've been practicing here. This could blast right through it. Come on. Oh, tag me in. Put me in, coach. Can you feel me? All right, tagged in there. And come on. Get there. Get there. Bang. Instant reaction there off that fair value gap indicator for 5 points. Instant reaction. No drawdown. All right, guys. I think that I'm going to do it. That's going to do it for me tonight. Up 625. I can feel myself getting a little tired now. Here's the stats. 76%, 23%, 23 losses. Trading mostly micros. I did just take that long on NQ, but for $100. 9-second trade, instant reaction off that fair value gap indicator. If you guys are interested in that fair value gap indicator, please send me $199 to my PayPal. ToyCruiser84@yahoo.com is my PayPal. And then I'll send you the link. It's actually right here. Finet fair value gap. It's on the community indicators. And LDT inside outside bars right here. Guys, please, this is going to be a great week. Please, if you guys pick up any of my funded futures, Apex, Tradeifys, Lucids, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, use code PINE. Trade Day, PINE with a capital P. But any of the big dog prop firms, if you want to help support this channel, I really appreciate if you use code PINE. It's really simple to remember. PINE, pine trees, pine, easy. Christmas tree, pine. Appreciate the support, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. And who knows, maybe this week I'll hop on just before the My Funded Futures stream every once in a while. So like the little pre-market like I did Friday, a little surprise. So hit that notification bell. And we'll do it again tomorrow. See you guys later. Stay tuned for the outro. Peace.
Yeah, we stay clean inside the pines. That's the thing.
We're gonna reset the beginning of the song. There we go. All right, guys.
Monetary trader.
Take it easy, man.
Charts lit.
And ladies,
tight.
ladies and gents. See you
Inside
guys.
bars
Peace.
only. Let's work.
See you tomorrow.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. NQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything come to me. Risk defined, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Send funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Sidebar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen.